What is SGA, how it pertains to your Social Security benefits, and why is it so incredibly important to know this information? That's the topic of today's video, so let's get right into it. But hey everybody, my name is Matt. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for watching this video and for your support. Please make sure you're subscribed by hitting that button down below. So let's jump right into it and talk about SGA, how it pertains to your Social Security benefits, and why is it so important. I'll give you a quick little teaser. If you don't know the limits and you exceed the limits that Social Security has put in place in reference to the SGA, your Social Security disability benefits could potentially be in jeopardy. All right, also, from now on, I'm going to refer to Social Security disability as SSDI, just to make it a little bit easier on myself, so I'm using a little bit less words. So let's get right into it and talk about this. I'll try to get through it and be as thorough as I possibly can, but at the same time, be quick and efficient to be respectful of your time. So let's talk about this. What is SGA? What does it stand for? It actually stands for Substantial Gainful Activity. It's an abbreviation that the Social Security Administration has put into place to kind of determine the activities that a person is doing who is receiving SSDI, and to see if you're falling within the limits that they have determined, if you're actually engaging in substantial gainful activity or not. So another statement, the Social Security Administration identifies somebody that can receive Social Security disability benefits as someone who is unable to engage in substantial gainful activity. So there it is again. They break it down into two categories: blind and non-blind. So if you're receiving SSDI because you are blind, you're legally blind, something like that, you're going to fall into the blind category. If you're receiving SSDI because of a different disability, you're going to fall into the non-blind category. All right? It's very important to know which category you're in, because it's going to be, the numbers are very, very different. So we'll get into this. Again, if you're blind, you're going to know that you're blind. If you're not blind, you're probably knowing that you're not that you're receiving Social Security disability benefits for a different reason other than blindness. So you should know if you're receiving SSDI for blindness or not. So anyway, so let's get into it and talk about these numbers. Now, substantial gainful activity is this definition that they have as far as Social Security, the administration, that they've determined. Substantial gainful activity, in other words, means if you're working and you're earning over these limits I'm about to tell you here in just a second, then they would determine that as substantial gainful activity. In other words, your SSDI benefits could potentially be in jeopardy if you're earning over that limit for a certain period of time. So what are the limits? Here you go. Blind individuals, the limit is, in 2021, $2,190. You can earn up to that amount. Earning over that amount would actually be deemed as substantial gainful activity. Now, this is on a monthly basis, and this is gross earnings. All right, let's talk about non-blind individuals. In 2021, the SGA limit is $1,310. So again, if you're non-blind, you can earn up to that dollar amount, $1,310, without jeopardizing your SSDI benefits. However, if you exceed that limit, $1,310 as a non-blind individual as your gross monthly income, your benefits could potentially be in jeopardy. So these are very important numbers to think about. Again, if you're working and you exceed these limits, you could potentially be put into that 9-month trial work period, which is a totally different topic. I'll talk about that in a different dedicated video. But if you continue to work and you exceed the SGA, depending on the category you're in, for 9 months, I should say, it doesn't have to be consecutive. Again, that's a totally different topic. Then your benefits could potentially be in jeopardy. So I hope this helps to kind of clarify what is SGA. Why is it so incredibly important? It's important because if you're working, you need to know these limits, because if you exceed them, that could potentially be detrimental to your benefits. So one more thing I want to mention, and that is your SSDI payment calculated into the SGA? No, it's not. The reason for that is if it was, for a lot of people who receive SSDI, basically you'd be able to earn like $300 a month, which is, nothing. So my point is, no, your Social Security, your SSDI benefit that you receive each and every month does not add up. It's not included in this SGA limit. So it's absent of that. This is strictly from work. If you're working as a blind person, you can work and earn up to $2,190 and still get your SSDI payment on top of that. If you're non-blind and you're working and you're earning up to $1,310 in 2021, you can earn that much money and still get your SSDI payment on top of that. However, like I continue saying, if you exceed that limit, that's when the potential problems could happen. However, I want to say one more thing. If you're working, congratulations. That's amazing. That's great. I'm happy for you and I'm proud of you, especially if you're receiving SSDI. I mean, obviously, if you're getting SSDI, you're probably struggling, as many people are who receive SSDI. The fact that you're working and, bringing in some income is awesome. I want to congratulate you on that. That's really good. Also, I just want to say, if you have the opportunity to get out into the workplace and make a pile of dough, a bunch of money, I just want to say, if you potentially face losing your benefits in the exchange of earning tons and tons of money, as in $4,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month, and you're going to lose your benefits, I would highly encourage you to do it. Just simply because there's a ton of satisfaction in going out and earning a ton of money. And you know what? If you lose your $1,000 SSDI benefit as a result of earning 10 grand on your own a month, you know what? That's okay, because you can be incredibly proud that you've just printed a whole bunch of money yourself. So my point is, if you still receive SSDI, that's totally cool. So many people do it. Not a problem at all. If you can't work for so many reasons, that's totally fine. I get it. That's why they have SSDI, is to help everybody who's unable to work because of a disability or an injury or something going on. That's totally fine. I completely respect that. But all I'm saying is I want to encourage you is, if you can and you have the opportunity to go out and work and make a bunch of money beyond the SGA limits and potentially face losing your benefits, I mean, that's amazing and that's so cool. I mean, I'm incredibly proud of all of you, no matter what you're doing. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helps you. And leave any comments or questions below if you want me to clarify on anything. And again, I'll have dedicated videos talking about Social Security. It's a huge topic. There's so much to talk about out there about this, and I like to break it down into these short videos because there's literally so much to talk about. So I'll continue breaking it down in these little videos, and I'll be back with more information. And as far as all of you talking about Social Security retirement, don't worry. I have some videos coming for you as well. So this is strictly for SSDI, this video. Anyway, if you're still watching, please make sure to subscribe. Thanks again. Enjoy your day, and I'll catch you later.